Hello once again to the next episode of Detective Pikachu. Let's on the timer and see if we can catch that ghost with these. We're gonna be Ghostbusters now. We're gonna be Ghostbusters. Now I wanna see if the people have like something different to tell me. Seem like doesn't seem like. Let's first talk to Dorothy and maybe she can tell us how to use this.
Yes?
What can I do for you? Oh, never mind. I mean, we just cornered him here.
Gengar!
It's here!
You're not getting away this time.
Catch the Gengar.
Gengar again. Gang.
I did it.
Now, Pikachu!
Try this on for size. Gang.
We did it!
Yep, no big deal. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
That was easy.
We did it, Tim. We captured Gengar. I wonder what it has to say.
There we go. You have a secret? Pasta place? Can I go to the pasta place? Find the real culprit.
Gengar's partner is the mastermind. We need to find out who that is. I'm thinking one of the researchers, possibly. So it's our job then to go and rip off their disguise.
You know,
First things first. We have to get Gengar to tell us what it knows.
I think it's gonna be Carlos. No, I think it's gonna be Rita. No, Carlos. I mean, Carlos is the one who said like he's good with ghost type Pokemon. And then he said like, I cannot help you. We caught you at last. Give up. You're not getting away this time.
Gang!
Well, then, let's see what you have to say. Why did you do that? What? It was just a little prank? It was a prank, bro. That was nothing so innocent. What did you make Trevenant Kit? An intensely spicy berry? Your friend gave you? Stop lying. Huh? You really didn't know? Looks like you've got a good friend. What friend? Who was it? Huh? A human wearing white clothes? I knew it. It's one of the staff. Hey, tell us what that person looks like. You don't know? I guess it can't be helped. Do you remember anything else? Anything at all? I see. That person always operates a secret device in the library and comes to play with you. Secret device? What's that? Tell us more. What? The shelf in the middle of the library? There are books with yellow, blue, green, and red symbols on their spines. When you pull on them in that order, the device activates, huh? And then, what happens? What? You say too much? You promised to keep it a secret? Maybe we'll have to figure out the rest of it on our own. Okay. Let's go to the library then. Pranked. Better to let the others believe we've solved the incident in the courtyard. That way the real culprit will let their guard down. Come on, let's head to the library. So, let me see.
Yes?
We've captured Gengar, and that's case closed. I'm glad to hear it. Still, I wonder what Gengar was doing here. So it cannot be her because she doesn't have a white, like, outfit.
Yo!
So you captured Gengar? Great work, team! Now I can finally focus on my research. The case is solved. Thank you for your help. Hey, don't mention it. Gengar was the culprit for all these ghost stories too, right? Thanks for looking into it. This guy seems not suspicious by now. I heard you called Gengar. How did you do it? I knew you could do it, team. That's another case solved. Thank you very much for your cooperation. You've been doing great work the last couple of days, teams. Thanks for solving the mystery for us. I don't think she's the one, because she was like writing those stories. Unless she and Gengar work together. Just to make the stories. Gonna work everywhere, because where is the people in here? What happened to the little mermaid and the camera girl? This is the end of the stream. I think it's Carlos.
What do you want?
Huh? We can breathe easy now that we have captured Gengar. Indeed, since that clears up the ghost stories too, I can finally focus on my research. I don't think it's this guy, honestly. This guy seems to be like, I don't care about it. I think it's the guy in here. Hey, Carlos. No, not Roto, get away.
Hey.
Hi. You seem suspicious. We were able to solve the case. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm the one who should be thanking you. I'm very grateful. Uh-huh. Hey. Okay. I don't know where the camera girl and everything else. I'm gonna talk to Rita. Maybe they're in here also.
Yes?
You captured Gengar! Wow, team, is there anything else you can do? How about that, team? You don't get sullen, it was thanks to you, Pikachu. We were able to solve the case, thank you for your help. No, thank you, I'm glad all those mysteries were sorted out. I'm not good with ghost stories and was getting scared. Thanks again. You have information fluid? No. It's gotta be Carlos. Or Fridge? Let's actually do this thing here. So let's see the case list. Wait, no. Case notes.
There's a secret device in the library. Let's go check it out.
But wait. I think it has to be, yeah, this one. On the books on the bookshelf in the middle of the library, there are yellow, blue, green, and red. Yellow, blue, green, and red. Yellow, blue, green, red. Okay. A blue in the top right, a yellow in the top left, red in the center, and the green in the bottom left. Right, let's pull them then in the order that Gengar said. Yellow, blue, green, red.
Is it this one?
So that's how it works. Oh, this is like some kind of secret passageway.
I wonder where it leads to.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Or maybe there's another person that we haven't met yet that lives in here and no one else knows about him.
This sure is a creepy place.
Yeah. Oh, there's a door. See if it opens.
Okay. Here we go.
Underground laboratory.
Doesn't look like anyone's here. So is this the room that Gengar was guarding?
I wonder what this is.
Maybe it has something to do with why Trevenant went berserk. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can check that shelf. What else can we check? We can check this thing. We can check the middle, also this. Look, Pikachu's Trevenant leftovers from lunch. Yup, Trevenant showed down on these and went berserk. Gengar brought it here to hide it. You're gonna go, Cat. Thanks again for visiting. Have a good day. See you next time. There's a notebook. It says it's a research log. Will this room be the culprit's laboratory? Let's check out this notebook. February 13, 2:30 a.m. Is last year's date. We stumbled upon some materials from the old laboratory while searching through the library and found out about this room. The former staff apparently used this room for secret experiments. I've heard that PCL was closed down a while back because Pokemon went berserk. Will this have anything to do with that? First, I will read through the materials in this room. About R. March 19, 4:22 a.m. It seems that this room is where R, a substance that strengthens Pokemon, was developed. The effects of R are temporary, and the side effects are severe. It's not practical in this current form. However, I've never seen such interesting research. I'll keep it a secret from my fellow researchers for now. Alright, so it seems that this is where like one person was working. But one of the new members of the team is in here working again on it. About the mysterious person. April 8, 11 a.m. I've been contacted by a mysterious person. I was asked if I had a substance that would make Pokemon go berserk without the cause being determined. They've offered quite a large amount. I need the capital to continue this research. Luckily, the efficacy of the substance meets the request. August 26, 4:21 p.m. There was already someone here when I entered the room. Gengar. It was the partner of one of the old staff members. It has apparently been living here alone since the laboratory was closed. It seems to have been away for a while, and that's why I hadn't met it until now. Gengar can't be seen by the surveillance cameras, so it can enter and exit PCL freely. October 12th, 2:08 a.m. It's no use. Working here away from prying eyes is slowing down the progress of my research. I need to move this equipment somewhere I can work on it in peace. First, I need to analyze the equipment so that I can move it. So your research has been slowed down. I think there's only one person who hasn't done any progress in the research in here, right? Carlos. About the complete analysis. June 19, 12:05 p.m. This date is pretty recent. Yup, that's when we came here. Finally, I finished my analysis of the equipment. Now I can move the R production equipment and conduct my research as I wish. Okay. There's something else in here. It's got an old notebook containing research records. It looks like it's from before PCL was revealed. There's a signature John Walls. I've seen that name somewhere before. For now, let's just give it a read. Okay. I combine the necessary materials and let it mature for a day, but the resulting medicine has a different effect than what I had anticipated. I built the basement so I will have a more stable environment to conduct experiments in. As expected, being underground has made my work easier due to a more stable temperature, and yet I can't seem to achieve the kind of results I am aiming for. My goal was to energize the Pokemon in order to boost their healing abilities, but the effects so far have been too strong. Still, I won't give up. I will complete my all-purpose medicine, no matter what. Today's batch had an even more pronounced effect than normal. When I checked, I was told this batch had been left to mature for a whole week. It seems Simon misunderstood my instructions or something. But this is the exact opposite effect from the medicine I hope to complete. I must find a way to stabilize its effects. I've been tricked. The cells I obtained were not from that Pokemon. That is most likely why we can't get the effects to stabilize. I never suspected that the cells were from... well, something he used. The writing is smudged. I can't read it. The rest of the journal is torn away too. Okay. Tim, look! We found what we have been looking for. Vial? Is set in this machine. According to the log we saw earlier, this machine is apparently used to produce R. This is what my dad was after. Yep. The culprit must have figured out Harry was onto them at some point. What a fiend. I swear I'll find whoever did this and get them to talk. Nice cliffhanger, I know, right?
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
The research log, the vial. Who could run experiments at that time? A bolt of brilliance! I know the culprit!
Tim, you know who is it, right? It's that person! Have you figured out who the culprit is? I think I have. Alright, I expect nothing less from you. What's the evidence? The new research log is the evidence. That's right, the research log. According to the date and time, the culprit was in this basement when we came to PCL. But the information we got here isn't enough to prove it on its own. We need one last piece of evidence. A last piece of evidence? Yeah, we need evidence that the culprit was in this room at that time. There's a place we can go to check on that outside of this room. Rita, the camera. You're being awfully vague, Pikachu. Yeah, I wanted to see your detective prowess. Alright, let's get out of this basement. Rita with a surveillance camera. Hey, could we have a look at the footage from the surveillance cameras? Oh, of course. Hey, good thinking, team. You're going to check the video from yesterday, right? Exactly. Come on, let's have a look. So these are the people who came first. First it was Dorothy, and then Nina and Fridge came in. Okay, let's check the next record. That's Wallace. Yeah. Oh. Hey, he went into the library and came right back out. Maybe he was hiding at the passcode chart. Most likely. He went into the meeting room next. That's when he put up the problem. He came back out, and then he went to the courtyard. That's when he locked the door. The sneaky fellow. Hey, that's Carlos coming in. He went into the library. And then Dorothy and Fridge came out to the front desk. Oh, and there's us. And then nobody except us. Until we opened the door to the courtyard. I knew it. Exactly as I thought, team. Get the records we just saw printed out. I need you say that, so here. Hey, good job. You pick up on the last clue really quickly. Now we can bring the culprit to justice. Yeah. Let's gather everyone. Time for our detective skills to shine. I knew it.
Listen, I'm glad you all came.
Why would you gather us here like this?
I'm pretty busy right now, you know?
Oh, come off it. You were in the middle of a nap.
Everyone, quiet, please. Thank you. I believe I've solved the Trevenant Rampage case.
Please. We already know the problem was caused by Gengar.
Wrong. That whole thing was planned by someone else. And the culprit is...
You tell him, Tim. Yeah.
Carlos. It's you.
What? There's no way I planned this thing. You're way off base. This is all Gengar's doing.
Nice try, playing the innocent one. Show him the proof, Tim. Go on.
What is the proof someone's planned this? Trevenant leftovers?
That's right.
Carlos, take a look at this.
Yes, so? I have no idea what that is.
It's leftovers from Trevenant's meal.
Hold on a sec. Gengar took off with those.
That is true. And they were hidden in the secret underground lab.
Wait, underground?
Oh my god, this guy like with his face.
Whoa, sick!
This reminds me of a spy movie.
A secret laboratory? I had no idea.
Sure.
Okay. Tell us what you learned from the leftovers, Tim.
Well, they were spiked with a substance that causes Pokemon to go berserk. I found evidence. This was down in the basement.
It makes Pokemon go berserk? That's why Trevenant became enraged?
Hold on. Even if this substance is the cause, you have no proof that I'm the one who created it.
Don't be so sure.
Go on. You've got this. Now show him what we've got.
What is the proof they made the medicine? The new research log.
That's right.
Take a look at this. According to this research log, there was an experiment being performed on June 19th at 12:05.
How could they
Big
cut?
deal. So what's your point?
I'm getting to that. At the time, Dorothy was out of the facility. Wallace was in Building B. Both Fridge and Nina were busy working in their lab. The only person unaccounted for happens to be you.
Hold on a minute there. Let me think. Oh, I remember. I went out for my afternoon walk. That explains exactly where I was.
Man, he really doesn't know when to give up. Tim, let's finish this.
Let's finish him.
Tell him what we know.
What is the proof they didn't go for a walk? It's Trevenant's camera image.
That's right. Let's see how he squirms out of this one.
Are you sure about that? Surveillance shows you enter the library and never leave. So how could your walk take place in the library? I'll answer that one. It can't. Therefore, the one who was in the secret lab, it was you.
Well, I suppose there's nothing more I can say.
But Carlos, why would you do that?
Because this kid got in my way. He's Harry Goodman's son.
Harry Goodman's son?
Tim Goodman is my real name. Sorry I lied to you. My dad was in an accident 2 months ago, and it happened right around here. I followed the clues to this place. Carlos knows. Don't you? Tell us what happened.
All right, he knew too much. I had someone tamper with his car as a warning. But I swear, I never expected him to go missing in an accident.
You're the one who's responsible. Where's my dad? Tell me! Come on, say something! It's because of you my dad
Calm down, Tim. I know you want answers, but...
But what?
He won't be able to escape anyway. We should leave the rest to the police.
Yeah, you're right, Pikachu.
We found him. The real culprit is Carlos.
We'll take this man into custody. The police will be handling the matter from here on out.
Thank you very much. Carlos, I expected more.
So, you're the Tim I've been hearing so much about. Baker mentioned you more than a few times.
Sorry I investigated this on my own.
No need to apologize. If we had made more progress on our own, it would have been easier for you to sit by. I'm just happy you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, do you think you could let me know what you find out? From Carlos's interrogation?
Yeah, I give you my word. I'll see you. And I'll see you too, Pikachu.
Yeah. You know what I think? Baker already knows too, about our investigation.
That's alright. It's best to be honest about it all.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be mad. Probably. I headed to Baker's office with Pikachu.
I received word from the inspector. Appears it wasn't a part-time job after all. You went there to investigate. Even after I told you to stay out of trouble, you chose not to listen to me.
I'm sorry. There was just something I needed to find out.
I know exactly how you feel. Believe me. But no good can come of it if you're harmed. I'm just glad nothing happened to you.
I understand.
So, from now on, I'd like you to let me know before you go rushing off to investigate something.
What?
No point in telling you to stop. That sure doesn't seem to work. And I'll admit that you do have some talent. I'd rather know what you're up to instead of having you run around in secret. Not to mention, I can help you.
Wow, thank you, sir.
Don't mention it.
I like this.
Congrats, Tim.
Congratulations to you.
Thanks.
I heard from the inspector that you really saved the day at PCL. Hope it wasn't too dangerous.
It wasn't.
So, you really do take after Harry. The boss said so too. Pikachu, are you eating the sweets again? Oh well, I suppose it's okay this time.
Oh, good. Well, in that case.
Hold on, that's way too many. How many times do I have to tell you? Those sweets are meant for the clients.
Said it was okay for me to have some. Oh, they're so tasty, though.
Yeah, this game out to save. We decided to head back to the apartment to connect the dots in the series of incidents.
Hey, Tim.
What a long day. What do you make of today's case? We found some clues on that, but more questions too. According to the research log, someone bought R from Carlos. That's right. Even if it was Carlos who caused Harry's accident, there's much more going on behind the scenes. This investigation isn't becoming any more safe. But I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth. I'm glad I have you around. Huh? Why so surprised? I know my skill is what finally won us the day, but you saved me many times too. When I fell from Morcrow's nest, when Gengars attacked me. Thanks. By the way, team, when did you start to suspect Carlos was a culprit? During Nina's experiment? No, when Trevor went the berserk. Actually, maybe a little. It was between this and this. Not bad. You're pretty sharp to notice at that point. Still, I feel restless just sitting around here and waiting. Yeah, do you want to go? What? It's not like we can participate in the interrogation, but we can go for a bit of a drive. Come on. I don't know, Becky. Sight of Harry's accident. I think that's what we have to figure.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Yeah, Don't worry. I'm sure Holiday's doing his best.
I wish I could find Dad. And give Mom some peace of mind.
I know. Once they're done with the interrogation, I'm sure we'll have some more news.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And we've still got some work to do. You know, we make a pretty good team.
It's funny, isn't it? I wonder if my dad is out there somewhere in this city.
Yeah, me too. Harry, where could you possibly have disappeared to?
The thing is that there's also a mysterious part about this. I think the goal of the game is also to see that. I'm not gonna say more. Oh. Chapter 4, Capucci Island. We waited to hear from Inspector Holiday for a few days after Carlos was arrested.
I wonder how the interrogation is going.
Good question. But they say no news is good news, so may as well chill out.
Okay.
You really worry too much. Lighten up. We came out here to clear our heads. Now you're starting to stress me out. Just look at all these bird Pokemon.
Fletchling.
Their heads are filled with nothing. Ah, what are you doing? I wasn't talking about you. Ow, Fletchling! You have a temper almost as bad as Amanda's.
Pikachu, there's something in its mouth. Let's see.
What is it?
It looks like it could be a letter. Thank you. From Mr. Baker. There's news he needs to discuss with us.
It's about time. Let's get back to the office. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you around. Me and my breadcrumbs have got somewhere to be. Hey, knock it off. Hey, I gotta go, right? No more bread for you today. Stop it.
Twitch wasn't loading for you? Oh, come on. Is Twitch having some troubles again? We're back in here. What information do you have?
Oh, well, hello there, Axie. I forgot. You love these donuts, don't you? Here you go. Enjoy.
Come on, hurry up.
My legs are shorter than yours, you know.
Mr. Baker, Inspector Holiday.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. We just finished with our interrogation of Carlos and wanted to fill you in. I know you're both anxious to hear.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Yeah, we'll be one step closer.
That's right, so let's listen up.
Alright. So listen up to these guys then. You have information. Sorry to keep you waiting, team. I can give you a full breakdown of what we got from Carlos during his interrogation. Thank you very much. As it turns out, Carlos wasn't the only one responsible for the PCL case. Apparently, he was working for someone else, and this person was giving him orders on what to do. Huh? It seems that Carlos was willing to do as he was told in exchange for funding to use on our research. This mysterious person is the one who ordered Carlos to deal with me? That's right. Seems like Harry's accident was also their doing. What? Even my dad's accident? But why? Until now, the reason Harry drove off the cliff was written off as a driver error. But according to Carlos, Harry was being attacked by this mysterious figure right before the accident. Why would they do such a thing? Carlos says it's because Harry knew too much. I guess it's the case Harry was investigating has some connection with this mysterious person. Now, Carlos doesn't know who this person is. Communication was always via phone, and even the delivery of R was through proxies. They never met in person. Carlos had kept R a secret from other people in PCL, right? How did this other person find about it? Carlos was wondering about that too. Any chance that Carlos is lying? Well, I've been on the police force a long time and I developed a good sense for that kind of thing. But it didn't seem like Carlos was lying. This mysterious person clearly has their own information network. Carlos had already handed over his research notes plus the basic ingredients for R. Who knows what they are planning? They've got some very dangerous tools now. One of the basic ingredients of R is the cells from a certain Pokemon. Even Carlos couldn't figure out which Pokemon though. The police are doing their own research based off of Dr. Wall's. Once we have something substantial, I'll let you know. Okay. What about you, Mr. Baker? What do you think about the investigation results, Mr. Baker? I certainly didn't expect you to be targeted by the same culprit that attacked Harry. Right, this mysterious figure who was behind Carlos and his activities. He or she must have felt threatened that you were looking into R, but then that makes me wonder, what did Harry find out? So you think it was because of R that my father was attacked? I think it's possible. Harry was going after the Pokemon-related incidents that have been occurring over the past 6 months. These Pokemon incidents, there are a lot of them in Rhyme City these days, aren't there? Indeed, there's something that's been on my mind ever since I received your report on PCL. What do you mean? The fact that normally docile Pokemon suddenly became hostile and violent, it fits with the other Pokemon incidents too well. So you think R was using the other incidents too? That's right. I think that's the best explanation. So the case that PCL and Harry's accident were related after all. I want to catch this person who was working with Carlos and find my father. Of course, and I'll give you whatever help I can. Okay.
Hey,
So the one totally responsible for the PCL case was also the one who attacked Harry. If we can catch this person, maybe we can find out where my dad is. But what can we do? They didn't leave any clue behind. I've got an idea. This person has been causing incidents using R, right? So if we investigate R more, maybe we'll find out who they are and what they're up to. That makes sense. But how are we going to investigate R then? We're going to go speak to the developer of R. Of course. The developer will know more about R than anyone else. That's right. You know who I'm talking about? Emilia? No. Wait, Walls is the one who developed it.
Fletch?
That's right. You got a good memory. Walls is the one who first developed the formula for R, so he must know something. Yeah, let's see if we can find Walls.
Inspector, you know, we were thinking about tracking down Dr. Walls.
Oh, well, that would be a good start. In fact, we just found out where he's living. It seems that he moved to Capucci Island.
Capucci Island?
Yeah, I planned on telling you about that as soon as it was confirmed. You know, maybe you should go over there so you and Walls can have a chat.
You're sure?
Of course. I think we can trust you.
Awesome. Thank you, Inspector.
See what you can find out. One of my men, Brad McMaster, is on the island for another assignment. If anything comes up, he can help you.
Great. I'll head over right now.
Whoa, not so fast. To get to Capucci Island, there's only one ferry a day.
Well, if that's the case, I know just the person to help out.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Hey, Amanda.
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I can take you to the island if you'd like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a license to drive a boat.
Really? Yes, please.
Don't worry, it'll be a smooth ride.
I like this.
What did I do to deserve
Be
this?
rude, Pikachu.
I like where this is going. Yeah, the music also. Hey Amanda, let's go for the
What's
date.
up?
I mean, for the help. I hope you can find Harry soon, team. Thanks. If there's anything I can do, let me know, but please don't do anything rash, okay? Of course, sorry to make you worry. Amanda's the one who's always doing rash things. How many times does she think she's grabbed my ears? Right, tell me a little more. You solved a lot of different cases together with Pikachu. Well, he was my partner after all. I bet he must be a great detective too. The boss trusted Harry completely too. Amanda's waifu number 2. Is he waifu number 2? I think was waifu number 3. No, it's 2. Yeah, 2. Number 2. The boss is very calm and caring, and our clients all respect and trust him. That explains why this office is so pleasant. He's a friend of the boss. They met at the police academy apparently. It's so cool that they are still good friends. Yes, Inspector Holiday drops by often. Do you go for boat rides often? Only sometimes. I really enjoy the feeling of speed. Oh god. Oh, I think my bad hunch might be true. Fletchling, do you have information? Yet another explosion at PCL? Who is the hero who solved the case? Don't get too full of yourself just because you made the news, team. Oh, please, you know I won. Fletchling. Thanks for delivering the letter earlier. Are you still mad? Oh, please, I bet you've forgotten everything I said. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I swear, I'm glad you have a good memory. But usually use it to hold grudges. It says that it delivers letters for Amanda from time to time. Well, it definitely does a good job, thanks. Okay, let's head out. Team, I'll get the boat ready. Do you think you could wait for me at the cafe? Sure. So we really are going with Amanda? Oh well. Come on, let's go.
Anyone but Amanda.
Stop being so dramatic. It was really nice of her to offer.
Easy for you to say, because you don't know what you're getting into. At least someone's happy today. What's with Ludicolo?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems happier than usual, right?
The Pokemon Carnival? What is that?
A carnival?
Whoa, that was a good guess. Yeah, the Pokemon Carnival. Ludicolo and I are really pumped.
So, what is it?
Ah, I thought you knew about it. Well, the Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to it, and things can really heat up. The parade at the end is the best part. Here, we'll give you a little preview.
Okay.
Somehow that performance doesn't quite sell it for me.
Same for me. Pokemon Carnival. Okay. You got some sharp moves there. Ludicolo is good at dancing. You don't know much, but you like to visit if it's a fun place, huh? I hope you and Pablo can go someday. Have you ever participated in the Pokemon Carnival, Ludicolo? They go every year without exception. Now that's what you call commitment.
Hey.
I got so excited when I think about the carnival. Dance, Jabo, please. Ludicolo is good at dancing. Isn't she? We practice every day together. I hope he's not forgetting he has a business to run. Today's coffee is delicious as always. Seems a bit more tart than usual. Oh, tart? Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Since the festival's coming up, I thought I'd make the beans dance a bit too, and ground them rougher than usual. We're heading off to Capucci Island. Do you know what kind of place it is? I hear it's the perfect island to relax on. It's supposed to have a beautiful lake too. Sounds like it'll be a nice change of pace from Rhyme City. The Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People come from near and far to see it. Some even come from abroad. Wow, I hope we get to see it. See it? You've got to join in on the fun. I'll even be showing off my special dance. Aren't you always in here? Hello, did you need something from me? Pablo's coffee is the best in Rhyme City. I hear it's warm the whole year round. It's a very lively festival. I can't wait. Amanda should be coming soon. We should head out. So we went out to the Capucci Island to ask Walls about R. But I want to see the drive. I want to see the boat ride. Oh, here's it.
Doesn't this feel fantastic? This boat has 400 horsepower, you know?
I can feel that. This is what I was worried about. Come on, Tim. Can't you tell her to slow it down? Pika, Pika!
It sounds like Pikachu's having a good time.
You know what, Amanda? Maybe you could slow this down a little bit?
What do you mean? You want to get to the island quickly, don't you? Not a problem. Let's go!
Capucci Island. This reminds me of the Thousand Year Door, like this entrance. Yo, hello, Retro Bear.
This is such a lovely place.
I think I just need to feel solid ground. Pikachu, how are you doing?
Actually, I'm not doing so hot.
Oh no. You do seem a bit dizzy. Is everything okay? We'll survive. Come on, team. Oh, well, we'll be on our way, Amanda. Sure thing. Once I reach the boss to let him know we got here safely, I'll help look for Mr. Walls. Pikachu. Find Walls home. See.
Now, let's go find Wall's home and gather testimony in town.
Okay. Rider of the Ocean Breeze. His voice is too deep. So all the Pokemon on this island get along pretty well, huh? You don't know? Well, let me know if you find it. About Capucci Island. Lots of good food, huh? The island does have a lot of nature. I bet they don't need to worry about food. What about Wall's home? Oh, well, we don't have wings, so it'll be hard for us to search from the sky. Oh, there's Fletchling.
I have to get back on that boat. Hey, any chance I can fly back with you? Oh, that was a bad idea.
Wait, Fletchling, I wanted to talk to you. Fletchling, come back.
Fletch?
About Capucci Island. You're right, the air here is really clean. About Wall's home? Are we going to be able to find it by ourselves? Oh, I'm sure we'll figure it out. What about Amanda's driving skills? You like the thrill? I swear I don't understand you too. Waifu number 2.
What is it?
Once I've contacted the boss, I'll give you a hand, okay? This is my first time here too, actually. It's a very beautiful island, isn't it? What about Wall's home? I checked everywhere I could think of to see if we had some information on where he lives, but I couldn't find anything. It sounds like he took the most hit up for the explosion incident of PCL. Doesn't surprise me that he wouldn't want to be found. Right?
I still feel nauseous. Huh?
Oh.
Come on, let's go.
Waifu number 9?
Pikachu, hold on a minute.
You've helped a lot. Thank you so much.
Something smells like flowers.
Hi there. Do you like the perfume?
I'm so sorry. Stop, Pikachu.
It's all right. Spritzy makes my perfume. Spritz!
Has an alluring scent.
And the scent really is one of a kind. So, are you here as a tourist?
No, I'm looking for someone. His name is Dr. Walls. Do you know him?
I sure do.
Dr. Wall's home happens to be right down this path.
Thank you so much.
Just let me know if there's anything else you need. My name is Louise.
Too many waifus in this game. Alright. We're right to a new place. Maybe we can see the map. It's a guide to Capucci Island. Oh, the island is bigger than I thought. It smells like a flower garden. Oh, so your scent changes depending on what you eat? That's pretty interesting. About Capucci Island. It's a great island with lots of flowers and berries, huh? About Waltz. You don't like him very much? I didn't realize his priest had a temperamental side. Right, thank you. Some here. There are a lot of wooden blocks supplied here. They all have delivery notices on them. They must have come here by boat.
Yes?
What can I do for you? About Capucci Island. I know I'm not a resident here, but still I think it's a wonderful island. Are you here for work then? Yes, just scoping out the area in preparation for resort development. It's only in the planning phase, but I'm confident we'll be able to pull it off. What about Wells? Oh, Wells' home is far along this path. Just go straight and you'll find it. Thank you very much. Hey there, doing some sightseeing? If you need any baggage carried, leave it to Timber Transport. About Timber Transport? What is Timber Transport? Oh, we're the delivery service of the island. We get packaged by boat and then deliver them to where they need to go. See. Well, normally we work as carpenters, but since this island is kind of isolated and hard to get around on, I figured this is another way my team and I could help out. Thank you. What about Capucci Island? This is the first time I've been into Capucci Island, but it's a very beautiful place. Isn't it? It's warm year-round and the food is also delicious. A great place to have a vacation. What about Walls? Ah, I see, you're here to visit Mr. Walls. Is there a problem?
Good job.
Oh, no, not really. It's just he can be a bit stubborn sometimes. I try to keep him in a good mood if I were you. What about waifu number 9? I mean, what? Louise is the development team leader for a resort company. Wow, so she's pretty important. It says it's the bulletin board for Timber Transport. It has records of collected package, work reports, and so on. And carry lumber effortlessly. Oh, timber! Don't see them every day. I don't think I've ever seen one in Rhyme City. What's that square log they're holding? It says that when it's off work, it trains itself using the square log. It must be a really strong Pokemon then. Tell me about Capucci Island. There is a good area to train in, huh? Maybe I should train so that I can use Thunderbolt. What about Waltz? You know, seems like Waltz doesn't interact much with others here. I heard that things got pretty crazy after the PCL explosion. Maybe he's just trying to avoid being noticed. What about that square log? Its dream is to be able to carry even bigger square logs. Alright everyone, time to get back to work. Wait, I wanted to talk to the other one too. There's a monument of some kind. It's got some kind of design carved into it. It definitely looks old anyway. Look around it though, it's kept very clean. It must be something very important to the island people. About Capucci Island. It says the wood from the island is really sturdy and perfect for building houses. Do they help with building houses too? That's impressive. About walls? Oh, if you don't know, don't worry about it. What about your square log? Also, as you grow older, you switch to larger logs. Huh? They really do like training, don't they? Working out. Hello. This is a very nice island. I hope you have a relaxing time in here. Capucci Island is a peaceful, calm little island. Although strange things have started happening ever since the lake started getting heavy fog. What about Waltz? I'm sorry, but I've never really spoken much to Mr. Waltz. It seems like Waltz doesn't really interact with the other townspeople. Yeah. Oh, that's Mario? I found this poor Pokemon collapsed on the ground, covered in wounds. I think it's one of the Pokemon that live at the lake, but what could have happened? There's a flag with a triangle mark.
Azumarill.
Has a lovely bubble pattern.
Azumarill.
About Capucci Island. You were wounded at the lake, but the people rescued you. Ooh, that's good to hear. What about Waltz? You don't really know the people in town? Oh, never mind then. Okay. I cannot enter to the house. I've seen Zelda or Pokemon. This has a cross mark. Painted Easter egg with ears, hands, and feet. That's actually true. Something I can do for you? About Capucci Island? It's a beautiful island, just full of nature. I was born and raised here, you know? What about Waltz? He used to take walks around the lake all the time, but I haven't seen him since the fog came in. Fog? Interesting. What? Oh, it's a ducklet. Ducked out.
Something's wrong with that Pokemon.
No, I think it's injured.
Hey, are you alright?
We need to get it some help.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Get away from Ducklet!
Aspiring Pokemon Ranger.
Aw, you poor thing. This could sting just a little.
Ocean.
There you go. All better.
Bye.
Another one injured. That's really weird.
You saved it. I guess you live on this island? I'm Tim, and this is...
Pikachu. Nice to meet you.
Hey, my name's Milo.
I'm so glad you were here to help.
Well, that's a Pokemon Ranger's job, you know.
Really? What's that?
You don't know? Pokemon Rangers help Pokemon, and we protect nature.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm just an apprentice for now.
An apprentice?
So, Milo, we're looking for a man named Dr. Walls.
Why are you looking for him? Don't tell me you're with those other guys, are you?
What other guys?
Oh, never mind that. I'll take you to him. This way.
Nice. That cures sadness. Don't think I've seen you before. Where are you from? Tell me about Capucci Island. Only thing this place has got going for it is the ocean. If you came out here from the city expecting an adventure, you might be disappointed. What about Waltz? I've heard he's the main reason why the plans to build a resort here aren't moving forward. I wish he'd stay out of the way. Seems like Wall isn't too popular among some of the town residents. Like he isn't. There's a flag with a square mark. What? Oh, these wounds. Looks like your wound is held better. What exactly happened? You were injured at the lake, but you couldn't see what exactly happened because of the fog? It's weird there will be so much fog when the weather is so nice out here. Hey, that's actually weird, yeah. Pretty weird.
What's up?
Wall's home is just ahead. Tell me a little more about Capucci Island. Capucci Island has a lot of Pokemon that you'd never see in Rhyme City. Wall said it was really fascinating. I'm looking forward to what Pokemon we'll be able to meet. Tell me a little more about Walls then. Are you friendly with Walls, Milo? Yeah, he's teaching me all about Pokemon. Walls is a prominent figure in Pokemon research after all. There are some people who say bad things about him, but I know he means well. What about Ducklet? Seems like Ducklet is doing a lot better. Yeah, what a relief. It's all thanks to this potion Walls made for me. Do you always carry a potion with you? Yeah, Ever since the fog started coming in from the lake, I've noticed more and more injured Pokemon, so I carry it around with me. I see. It must be worrisome. Good, we got another testimony here. You know what? I'm gonna stop the timer here because we just hit the 30 minutes mark. Let me just go back and save the game. Well, didn't save the game. Well, we're gonna press the button here. If you're watching this in Twitch, we're gonna keep the stream going. If you're watching this in YouTube, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one, alright? Good one.